Kia ora, good evening. 3 helicopter companies have pleaded guilty to amended charges in relation to the Whakaari White Island eruption in 2019.
It comes just days before a trial scheduled to get underway in the Auckland District Court for 13 different companies and individuals.
They've all been charged by WorkSafe for alleged health and safety failings in their daily operations leading up to the eruption. Ashley Yates has more.
The tragedy of Whakaari is a dark day in New Zealand's history. A sudden volcanic eruption on December 2019 left 22 killed, 25 others injured.
Oh my God.
It prompted the most extensive and complex investigation ever undertaken by WorkSafe, ending up here in the Auckland District Court.
It is appropriate, as we always do, to pause and acknowledge, to remember and honour those who perished, to acknowledge and think of those who suffered so greatly.
Just before the 1-year anniversary of the disaster, WorkSafe announced it was laying charges against 13 parties. The charges do not relate to the rescue or events of the day of the Whakaari eruption, but allege that each failed in their duty of care to employees or visitors to the island in their general daily operations. Among those charged was 3 helicopter companies. In a last-minute move, Volcanic Air Safaris Limited, Aerius Limited and Kahu New Zealand Limited pleaded guilty today to amended charges relating to health and safety of their employees and tourists.
There's been discussions between the parties concerning these charges, and obviously as a consequence of the amendments that are being made today, the defendants are in a position to enter guilty pleas to the charges.
Those charges highlight a failure to provide PPE and to properly warn tourists of the risks. Among the other entities facing trial was the National Emergency Management Agency. It's since had its charge dismissed. The Crown Research Institute, GNS, faced 2 charges. One has been dismissed, but it's pleaded guilty to the other. Companies In-Flight Charters Limited and White Island Tours Limited have both pleaded guilty. The remaining defendants, including Whakaari Management Limited and 2 other tourism companies, along with the island's owners, the Buttle brothers, will face trial next week. It was meant to start on Monday, but with those last-minute guilty pleas, the opening statement from WorkSafe now won't be heard until Tuesday.
WorkSafe needs to readjust, as do the remaining defendants.
The judge acknowledged the long lead-up to the trial.
We are all very conscious that a lot of people have waited a long time to get to this day.
A trial aimed at improving safety when visiting and operating around one of our most active volcanoes. Ashley Yates, Newshub.